All right, so I completely forgot until I came home, mowed my grass and everything else. Uh, I've got to do an oil change on the car and change wheels and tires at some point today because we're going to, I think, Blood Mountain. I think's what it's called. Never been there. Never rode around with this group of guys. I'm pretty sure it's a whole group of firemen. Got invited to come ride because the guy that puts it on has a C7. Wanted me to come out ride with him, so I think we're going to ride Blood Mountain. I think that's what it's called. I have no idea. We're meeting in Roswell, Georgia, I think. That should tell you how much I know about it. I just know it's Tuesday morning. We're supposed to meet at 9 o'clock. I'll have to go back and look at the group chat and see what it is. So I'm definitely not going to go up and down a mountain on the welds because that just sounds like a death trap. So since I'm pulling the drag pack off, the B-locks and all that, I'm going to go ahead and pull the parachute off too, since I'm already going to have the car on jack stands and everything else. So pull the parachute off, pull the beadlocks off, pull the skinnies off. I'm going to clean the stock wheels while they're off the car so that way I can get in the barrels and everything. And I think I've got this really cheap wheel coating. And if that's the case, I'm going to toss it on there, let it cure for a little bit, and then put it on the car. And I'm actually going to, no, I put yes, I'm going to put the custom tag on the car, the tag cover. I think that's what they're called. Put all that on the car since I'm going to pull that plate off. Please don't spill on me. So we got to do that. I'm going to bring y'all along. And then Tuesday, I'll probably do a time lapse of the whole mountain run. And unless it's just like a short run, and then I'll figure something out for that. But until then, say bye to the way the Z looks now, because it's probably not going to look like this for a while. Oh, buy a Corvette ZR1, they said. Okay, so I have spent 2.5 hours riding around 3 local cities trying to find, let me get this light out of the way, trying to find oil to do an oil change on the Z. Trying to find VR1 10W40, and it is like gold around here apparently. All the diesel dudes love it or some shit. So the chick at O'Reilly's and the guy at Advance said. So I've got to order oil as much as I don't want to. We're on like 5% left of oil off. So I'm just going to send it. It is what it is. And then I'm going to do an oil change whenever we get back. But there's the wheels right there and there. They're clean, fixing to jack the car up, get those swapped, pull the parachute and everything else off because I spent way too much time looking for oil. I should have said the hell with it a long time ago, but I didn't. So I'm gonna get those swapped and I'm going to bed. I've got to be up at 3:40 in the morning to go to work, so it's gonna be a long night for me. But anyway, let's get this done and let's go to bed. All right, so made it to Roswell. We met at a Chick-fil-A and we got out of there pretty quick. We were leaving a little behind schedule than what we wanted. We've got a pretty decent lineup. I've got another base model C6 in front of me. One of the other chiefs brought his wife's, I don't know what that is, Lexus RCA maybe. Battalion chief up front is in a C7 Grand Sport. I've got a C7 base model behind me, a 392 Charger, and there's another chief in the very, very front with a Porsche, and he's driving another C7 Grand Sport. So we've got a pretty decent lineup so far. I think it'll be fun. You know, we kind of went over our expectations and rules as far as being up on the mountain, some of the passing rules and stuff like that. So we're going to head up there. I think it's about an hour and 15 minute ride up until the mountain actually starts, and then we'll get after it then. So we're going to make 1 or 2 passes, kind of get everybody acclimated to the roads, to the mountain and everything. The guy in the Charger hasn't had his car long, so they're going to let him really get used to his car, see how he likes it, and then we'll bump up the pace. So we're going to ride up there. I'm going to roll the windows back down because it is indeed very hot, and AC works, I just don't use it, I guess, because I'm an idiot. I'm so used to, the Turbo Coyote car didn't have AC because it just wasn't charged. So I'm so used to not having it, so I just don't use it anymore. So we're going to take this ride up here. I'm going to jam out to my early 2000s R&B, listen to a little bit of Beyonce, Rihanna, and get my whole high school girl jam on, and then I'll get back with y'all once we get up there and start.
Boys out here doing the thing, having a good time, fellowshipping with the rides. Here we go. Line them up. Out here just chilling in the mountains. How we do?
My mama told me when I was young.